Hello traders, welcome to Trade the Bear. Today we'll be talking about, this is our midweek update, Wednesday, March 25th. And just want to take some time and just take a look at the market and what's been happening this week. So first off, let's look at where is the bear? Where is the bear? Well, the bear is scratching his back a little bit, just kind of getting warmed up is what I believe. You can see here as we look at the ES how this trend is just really, really strong to the downside. The move did come up today and touch this resistance area that we've had for a little while. And let's just look at that real quick and just see how I was actually playing around with some binary trades today during this time. But during this run here, I had a pretty good move. I had a couple bad trades in here, and then anyway, probably shouldn't have been trading that portion there with that resistance being so strong. And you can see it went right to our little zone here, and actually a pretty big zone, and then pulled, came down, made an attempt at it, went back at it again, and then the volume just came in at the end of the day and brought us back into this mid-level. So that's where the bear, that's where the bear comes in, and I say, we're looking at just a strong down move, here on the weekly chart. So we'll be keeping an eye on it. Again, as I've said before, I'd like to see this kind of give me an indication that it's rolling over. Just not seeing that yet. Today, we did get a little follow through on this candle. We're making a move up. However, they hit that resistance and the sell-off came in. So, we also need to look at the VIX and see what's going on with the VIX. I haven't looked at this today, so this will be interesting. Wow, it's come down to 63, 64. That's insane. I mean, just, 85, 50 level, and we've seen a pullback a little bit, but again, today a little more of an increase came in today. So, we'll be keeping an eye on that. It's telling me that this isn't over. I believe we shall see. And now I want to go in and let's look at the different markets here real fast. Let's look at the NQ. And again, pretty much the same thing. Got a little doji pattern. Well, not really a doji pattern, but definitely showing some stalling as it's running out of gas here. And the weekly chart is telling us down, down, down. That little support area held fairly well, but I have a feeling we're going to go over and hit it again. The next thing we want to look at is the bonds, ZB. Just kind of the same thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't need to look at really I don't need the bonds to help me trade the market, but it's always good to kind of keep an eye on it. And then oil. Oil is important for many reasons. Here we have, this gap right here that's going to have to be filled someday. Just not going to see it happen for a while, for sure. I mean, look at the price, 24.31, still looking pretty bad. And the next thing we want to look at is gold. So gold is telling us, pretty little strong move, coming up into this area, back up into this area here. So, gold's staying with us, I would say. And then the dollar. Let's look at the dollar and see what's going on. The dollar's got a little pullback coming off, just kind of reacting to this big long move candle here. Definitely on the weekly we're seeing this, this chart move up. So, all right, then let's just take a minute and look at the different ETFs that we have and that we like to trade. So let's see here. So we've got the regional banks, some of the same story. Tomorrow I'll be looking to possibly see what's going to happen with this candle. And then let's see the Qs. The Qs is kind of interesting because over here on the weekly chart, we could have a bullish engulfing pattern setting up. We'll have to keep an eye on that the next couple days and see how that works out. The Q, the SPY, which basically the ES and the SPY are the same thing. You know, when you look at this chart, they do register different because of the opens and closes on the SPY and the times that the ES opens and closes. So let's see, how about home builders? Home builders making a little recovery. Okay, gonna get up here maybe and deal with this area a little bit. Let's change the color on this. Right here we go. There we go. Right on, right on, right on. Okay. So, you know, that's kind of we'll have to go looking and see if we have any areas in here. We'll do some of that later. And then energy, you know, a little close above the high. We'll just see what happens up here. And nothing on the weekly chart to get alarmed about. Financials coming back up into this area possibly. Again, let's change the color. So I kind of like these zones, these zone areas. So, you know, pretty much that's every one of these is setting up about the same. So this is a time where, you know, the best trade is sitting on our hands and doing nothing. I've been out of the market since the XHB was my last trade, and I was able to get out during this time right here, expecting this to be a market bottom. I made a video on the market bottom back here, and you know, I was expecting this in here to be the bottom, but it didn't hold, came down, and we got a good little doji pattern there. So but again, that might be the best thing, is just sitting on our hands right now. We have been pretty good at predicting the market lately. Back in February on the 21st, if you go look at my website, swingforit.com, I posted that this little rollover it was time to go short right in here, and we definitely did that. So it was a pretty good move. So subscribe, click over here and subscribe, and become a part of the Trade the Bear community and learn how to become a successful, confident trader. Thank you for your time.